Hello everyone. How is everybody doing? Yes, it's a great day today. It's a very bright sunny day, and what makes it more great is that today we are going to do some questions of limit chapter where we'll use different strategies to find limit. Okay? We have learned about these strategies before, and today we are going to apply those strategies. So as you can see, there is a question on your screen in which we have to find the limit of this function x square minus 4x plus 3 over x minus 1. Okay, and as x approaches 1, so if I find the limit directly, if I put x equals to 1 in this function, I'll get a form where in which I'll have a 0 in denominator, which is an indeterminate form. Okay, now here I have to use some strategies to find limit where I get an indeterminate form. So here I can see that I have a quadratic function as in the numerator. So let me write the quadratic function in the numerator. This is okay. Just wait for a second. Yes, this is x square minus 4x plus 3. Okay, now we can factorize this numerator using middle term splitting or any other method. So it's very easy to factorize it. We can do that by splitting the middle term, which is minus x minus 3x plus 3, which is in terms can be written as taking x common, I have x minus 1, taking minus 1 common, I have x minus, oh okay, taking 3 common here. It should not be minus 1 common, taking 3 common here as you can see. So I'll take minus 3 common here and it will be x minus 1. Now x minus 1 is common in both of the terms, so I'll take x minus 1 common in whole and I'll have the factors as x minus 1 multiplied by x minus 3. Correct. Now I can write x square minus 4x plus 3 equals to x minus 1 multiplied by x minus 3. So now let's find the limit and how this factorization will help us in finding the limit. Let's see that. So limit as x approaches 1 of x square minus 4x plus 3 over x minus 1 can be written as limit x approaches 1 of x minus 1 x minus 3 over x minus 1. Now see, when I have factorized it, I can get this factor cancelled out. X minus 1 cancelling x minus 1. X minus 1 from the numerator cancel x minus 1 from the denominator, and hence we are left with limit x minus 3 as x approaches 1. Now see, using the factorization method, using the factors, we have we have removed the indeterminate form. Now we do not have an indeterminate form and we can apply the limit laws here to find the limit. So this is limit x approaches 1 of x minus limit x approaches 1 of 3. So this is 1 minus constant. This is a constant function. The limit will be only minus 3 and hence it will be minus 2. Hence the limit of this function is minus 2. So now you can see that if we wanted to find the limit directly, we would have gotten an indeterminate form. But by using the factorization method, by using factors of the numerator, we have gotten a finite limit which is minus 2. So that's how we use limit strategies to find a limit of function. Okay, I hope this is understood, and if it is not understood, do let me know. You can pause the video at that particular point and then see how we have done it at that particular point. Now I have another question here in which I need to find limit of this function x root x plus 1 minus 2 over x minus 3. Okay, in the previous question we had a quadratic function in the numerator, so we factorized it, but here we do not have a quadratic function which we can factorize. Here you can see that we have a function which has an under root. Okay, now here sometimes when we have under root questions in limit form, we find the conjugate of it and then multiply. So we need to find the conjugate of numerator. Now, conjugate of root x plus 1 minus 2 is equals to root x plus 1 plus 2. So we need to multiply it. So let's take the function outside. We have this function root x plus 1 minus 2 over x minus 3, and we multiply it with the conjugate of this numerator, which is root x plus 1 plus 2 multiplied by root x plus 1. Okay, let me remove this bracket. X plus 1 plus 2. See, this won't make any difference to the function because we are multiplying it with only 1. Root x plus 1 plus 2 over root x plus 1 plus 2 is 1 in particular form, right? Now multiplying it. So you can see this is a, this is b, this is a, this is b, and we are forming a minus b multiplied by a plus b. So by using the identity, I have this as equal to a square minus b square. So I can write my function as root x plus 1's whole square minus 2 square over x minus 3 multiplied by root x plus 1 plus 2. Okay. Now, the root cancels the under root, hence we are left with only x plus 1 minus 2 square is 4, and same denominator here, x minus 3 root x plus 1 plus 2, which is equals to x minus 3 and x minus 3 here again, and I have root x plus 1 plus 2. Now you can see that I can cancel out this x minus 3 from the numerator to the x minus 3 in the denominator. Now what is the reason of multiplying with this conjugate? If you come back to the question here again, you can see that if I applied the limit directly, I will get an indeterminate form. 3 minus 3 will be 0 in the denominator, right? But here by using the conjugate form, by multiplying by the conjugate of the numerator, I have cancelled out the indeterminate form factor, and I'm left with only 1 over root x plus 1 plus 2. So now if I apply the limit here in this function, limit x approaches 3 of 1 over root x plus 1 plus 2, I'll get the limit as how much? I'll put x equals to 3 here. This will 3 plus 4, 1 over under root 4 plus 2, which is 1 over 2 plus 2 equals to 1 by 4. And so you can see this, now I have found a finite limit. Okay, but if I would have not used the conjugate method here, I would be stuck on the indeterminate form only, which would be wrong. So that's how, my students, we use different limit strategies to find limit of the questions. In whose questions we can find the limit by using the limit directly. Okay, I hope this was understood. Let's continue these questions in the next session as well. Please practice more and more question on this, and see you in the next session then. Have a great day. Bye bye everyone.